to speak with what will be taking place on the 15th of May, 2018, and it is the graphic business having that partnership with Stanbic Bank presenting the business breakfast meeting, and it is themed on liquidity and solvency management lessons from the banking sector. Well, you may have been hearing also the Security and Exchange Commission just announcing that some 10 other companies had unduly undertaken some activities that were infringed with the law. But let's bring you our discussions this morning. I guess with graphic business as well as Stanbic Bank, I have Kojo Labi, is a manager communications, Stanbic Bank. Thanks for joining me, Kojo.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, and I also have Theophilus Yate, my own boss, editor, graphic business. Good morning to you, boss.
Good morning, Roland.
Right, and this whole partnership is supposed to be something that the graphic business does all the time. But this time with Stanbic Bank, will not be the first time though. Mm-hmm. But this time the theme and what will be the rationale for it?
The rationale for the theme is liquidity and solvency management. We believe that the financial services sector is the most critical and is the engine that really drives the economy. And lately there have been issues with some banks. We all know about them, and we thought that the time is right for us to really interrogate or throw more light into some of the issues, some of the challenges in the banking sector, and also bring on board some of the experts to really have a discussion where it is not just blowing of hot hair, but having serious discussions where we can really help in shaping policy and shaping, basically shaping policy. So that is why we decided to focus on liquidity and solvency.
Mm. And for Stanbic, it also means that as a player in the industry, you also get to support a cause that is going to broaden the narrative or the conversation.
Thank you, Walker. I use the word right. For a very long time, Stanbic has always believed in being part of the narrative direction of the country. I mean, that's how you show your relevance. People would normally think of a bank and the fact that they make money, but we think that the critical issues that get discussed in Ghana, if we are part of it, it's more about contributing to the larger society and how we help to ensure that the society grows. So definitely this is one of those things that we're doing.
Mm. And but in what shape or form is it going to take?
We are going to have 3 speakers. So they would speak from their various backgrounds. We'll have Mr. Alhassan Andani, the Chief Executive of Stanbic Bank, who will speak from the industry perspective. Then we have the governor himself, Dr. Ernest Addison, who is the regulator. So he would do an overview. And then we'll have Mr. Vishashi, who is the senior country partner of Pricewaterhouse and PricewaterhouseCoopers. And he would also throw more light on the standards, international standards regarding issues of solvency and liquidity management.
Okay, so for Stanbic Bank, it's been a great relationship with graphic business, but also you also want to arrange the conversation by making sure that people get to understand the issues. How far do we need to go with the subject of solvency, liquidity, and what lessons we can learn from the banking sector?
I believe this is the most critical time for the banking sector. And incidentally, virtually all the issues that have been raised in recent times about some of our colleagues and their challenges relate to the topic that have been chosen. If you say with a bank on any day, it's about trust and whether that bank on any given day can give you your money. And what could be the reason that a bank would or would not be able to give you your money. Those things revolve around how liquid it is and whether it's solvent or not. I suspect this is a very critical one. And we'll go as far as the resource persons can let us get the facts right. Okay.
So we should depend on the day again is the 15th?
15th, that's tomorrow. Tomorrow at the Labadi Beach Hotel.
What time?
The time is 7 in the morning, and by 10 we are out. We are done.
Just normal breakfast?
Yes, normal breakfast.
There will be answer periods?
Yes, there will be question and answer period. And also those who are not able to be there they would have the opportunity of interacting through Facebook and other forms of social media, on Twitter and on WhatsApp and all that, so that then they can also be part of the conversation. We are also bringing in the CEOs of the banks, of the savings and loans, of the microfinance institutions, the rural banks. I mean, anybody at all who has something to do with the financial services industry is invited.
Okay, so everybody can get in touch. As always, make sure that the Labadi Beach Hotel, it is?
Yes, it is.
And 7 to 10 a.m. in the morning. Yeah. Remember, it's a breakfast meeting, so that conversation around the issue of the management of the bank, their solvency, and how far we can go in developing that industry is the way to go. But that'll be it this morning. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you very much.
All right, so I've had in the studio Theophilus Yate. He's the editor, graphic business, and also Kojo Labi, manager, communications, Stanbic Bank. And I've enjoyed the conversation as always.